All right. So I'm going to talk to you about the LifeVantage Metabolic Activation Kit, which is this. We already talked about the pet tandem with Momo. But right here, you know, when we got rid of emotional eating, now it's like we have to really fuel up.
Right.
And what we noticed with these products here is it's a GLP-1 activation pathway. It's not GLP-1 peptide. It's the pathway that gets activated. So Shelly and I have noticed that these products, they work together. They cut down the food noise chatter.
Yes.
And I notice when I have, like usually I like, you know, I can wake up and mess around and not actually eat until like 1 or 2 o'clock. But then my body at like 9 p.m. is like relaxing and is like, yo, you need to feed me.
And I think that's why I've been able to go the 6 hours without eating or just having a quick beef jerky stick or whatnot, is because the food chatter in my brain is gone. And so I'm not wanting to just snack to deal with anxiety or to just deal with boredom, or actually there is not a lot of boredom, but just
we'll also
sort of the programming of just like constantly snacking and doing something with my hands or my mouth. But with these, I tend to stay fuller longer. I tend to have a bit more clarity. I mean, I did mention, you know, hangry, but it tends to go, I can go a lot longer. I mean, I'm not trying to push any of this as far as like going without
fasting,
eating.
yeah.
The fasting, I
like, you have to really be careful with that, with
with
perimenopause, women's cycles.
Because otherwise you're not getting enough protein in, because it's really recommended now like 100 to 120 grams of protein for women like 40 and up.
Yeah.
And so... But anyway, I am liking this. And again, it's another product when I don't have it, I notice it, because I notice my hunger comes back, the thoughts in my brain come back, and so that food noise. But when I do take it, so this is a powder, and so I put it in my shake every morning. And then this is just a supplement that has some proprietary, it has berberine in it. And so this also gives me some energy boost. But then it just allows me to just kind of focus and not like necessarily worry about food. Which is then why it makes it even more critical that I'm having my food packed for me and I bring it and it's nourished and I'm like...
Well, now like she has a bodybuilder lunchbox.
Yeah.
And so do I, because it's like when I go even on errands, I need to make sure that I'm ready, or if people want to meet with me, that I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So what I notice with this stuff is when I have it, I need to eat within 30 minutes because the pathway has activated for me and my body's like, oh, yes, you have activated metabolism pathway. Like, you need to eat. Because usually I won't, or I'll, like, do whatever, and I get busy with stuff, and then I don't eat, and then I eat too much at night. And so now it's been, like, dialing back and working with this.
And I'm drinking this stuff. I usually take the actual physical supplement between 7 and 9 in the morning, and then I take the powder in my protein, in my smoothie, so that's between 4 and 6 a.m.
Yeah. And the other thing with these products, like they're patent pending, they also have like peer-reviewed studies and literature, not just about like, oh, berberine helps with metabolism.
Right.
It's like the formulation that they're doing.
Because you
with
and I took
LifeVantage.
berberine from a different company and we couldn't do it. It made us really edgy.
It had too
and
much
jumpy.
caffeine in it.
Yeah, and this I can take. Like I don't feel, and I still have a cup of coffee every morning. And I have this supplement, and then I also have the doTERRA supplement.
You have bio coffee though.
Yeah, I have the bio coffee.
So it's like, that's the other thing too with like caffeine. It's like how much of it is in there or whatever.
Right.
I'm not sure if caffeine is in here or not, but yeah, there's like the GLP-1 activation support. And then there's Digestive Health Blend, which has like helping with your digestion, right? Because if you're not digesting stuff well, you're not getting the nutrients and stuff to where it needs to be.
Not going where it needs to go.
And then you're feeling always hungry. I don't know. I just notice when
like I said before, when I don't take the supplements is when I notice, because I've been taking them for. Some of them for 6 months, some of them for like 2 to 3 months, but it's the days I do not take them is when I really notice a difference. So
this stuff just came out like a month ago, and it's been very hard to get. Just like Ozempic and semaglutide and tirzepatide and what's the other one?
Mounjaro, which is that's Tribicep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like interested in this stuff because it's working, right? And it's like, okay, before... I've like talked to my doctor about the injectables, but before I do injectable peptides, I'm like, well, what about just tapping into my body and reminding my body of how to get that pathway going and how to de-stress my life so that like my body can optimize. And that's part of the hair follicle testing of like, oh, metabolism, food choices. Oh, interesting, right? So it's a little hard to get right now, but I just got word that starting on December 3rd, they're going to fulfill all of the auto ships that hadn't got shipped yet. Because we're working on setting up a metabolic container class and support group that's hybrid in real life and online with like different players involved, like Donna Bach, Eunice Green, D.L. Whitaker, Jennifer Bond, a couple other people, to like get together a nice community of people that are like, okay, like let's fucking get it this time, and let's make those lasting changes and integrate those changes and disintegrate the rest. What's cool about this company is they got some calls with Dr. Brett that he's talking about like the mind-body connection. So now it's like, that's how you make the lasting changes. So it's like, here's something we're working on. It, you know, you can sign up with our affiliate link, kind of get going on the auto ship, get it coming, doing it with your partner, you know, your family, like just all that.